nominations have dropped for the 2017 Grammys. And I would just like to start by saying, fuck you for not putting Seat at the Table in any of the album categories. How fucking dare you? Are you serious? Are you not a one? Not the R&B category? Like, seriously, you have fucking, I'm trying to remember who the fucking nominees were in the R&B album category. And it's like, okay, some of those people, like, they had hits. I understand, you know, who has the record spins, yada, yada, yada. But if we're talking about artistry, if we're talking about how fucking amazing these albums are, A Seat at the Table, hello. I will say, I am a bit biased because A Seat at the Table is my favorite album of this year. Bar none, point blank period, don't debate me, it's my fucking opinion, this is what it is. That album was fucking art. There's, you know, everybody that puts out music, you know, I mean, that's their artistry, you know, it's art. But that album like transported me. That album like gave me life that I didn't even know I was missing. Like on some G shit, Solange put her fucking foot in that album. Like it was very clear that she spent her time. The lyrics were on, the music was on, the fucking interludes were on. Her fucking interludes. Like the whole album was just so well composed and well put together that it was impressive. It was really impressive. I wrote about it. Like if you check out my website, you can check my review of her album. It was something that was really pivotal for me. And it came at a point in time with, you know, because it was a really black album. It was a black as fuck album, you know? And it came at a point in time when I think we needed that communal healing. And one nomination, and not even for the album, for a song. Like, I mean, granted, Cranes in the Sky, like, I mean, it's my favorite song on the album. So I get why it was nominated. However, that's it? Not even Best R&B Song? I feel like you really snubbed my girl, and I'm pissed off, Grammy. To the members, I'm pissed off. How dare you? Cranes in the Sky. Boo-boo, don't touch my hair. Like this album was out of control, and y'all are out of control for not recognizing how out of control the album was. Like, I'm actually pissed. Her sister, though, came through. 8 nominations. I mean, we always expect Beyonce. When Beyonce drops an album, she's always gonna have a bunch of nominations. This is to be expected. Queen Bee, you know, is what she does, and she deserves it. Lemonade was an amazing album. There was an album missing from Album of the Year. Y'all didn't put Anti for Album of the Year? Are you fucking joking? Anti? Like, that's nuts. And like, you know who was an Album of the Year? Drake, Views. Come on, Views? Like that wasn't even Drake's best album. Like I just really don't understand how that is in there and fucking Anti isn't. Rihanna really stretched herself on that album. This is she did a lot more experimentation. She played around with different sound. She tried to like give y'all ballads. She gave y'all dance music, work. You put on Work right now. Drop that beat right fucking now. I guarantee you everybody's gonna be like, they're gonna do a little whine and shit. Like everyone fucking loves that song. Needed Me was on the charts for like forever. It actually broke, I remember it broke her record for her album that was like on the top charts for like the longest. Thinking of these sounds, thinking of this album she gave you, why the fuck would you not nominate her for that fucking record? Like, I don't understand what the process is. What is y'all's goals? Like, Justin Bieber, Purpose was nominated for Album of the Year. Granted, I really enjoyed that album. It was a good album. You know, I give him his props for that because it was like, oh shit, R&B, cool. However, if I have to choose between fucking Justin Bieber and Anti, sayonara, Justin Bieber, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't understand what the criteria is. Like, I don't understand how you choose this shit. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I really feel like y'all need to reevaluate your lives, reevaluate yourselves, because you played Solange, number one, hard body, and you played Rihanna. And if you really, really want to get into it, I would still put Anti on there before I put Lemonade on there. Yeah, I would. Yes, I would. You know why? Because at the end of the day, as much as I love Beyonce, as much as I loved that album, if we're looking straight just at what the album did, talking again about how albums make you feel, Rihanna's album is a more powerful record. It just is. Like, and not to mention the fact that a lot of why I felt awed by Beyonce's album was because of the visual album. The first time I experienced the music was through the visual drop on HBO, which is I think how most people first experienced the music. The imagery and the poetry and how everything came together through that story, that is what made that album great. But without those visuals, if we're looking just at the music, I don't know that that's a better album than Anti. I really can't say that. when I'm listening to like Hold Up, automatically I see B in this yellow dress rocking the baseball bat, breaking windows and shit. When I'm listening to 6 Inch Heels, I'm seeing a house burn down and all that shit. Like when I'm seeing the images, I'm listening to it. And so it's difficult for me to take away that from what I'm hearing. And I feel like that's the part that really elevates it, not necessarily the music itself. And I think that's what makes Anti the better album, because the music itself standalone is what I'm attracted to, is what moved me. Because to be honest, the only video I saw from Anti, Work and Needed Me, and I don't think I even watched the end of Needed Me because I was kind of over it. Those are the two major snubs for me, just because Lemonade actually was one of my top 3 albums this year, but it was number 3. So 1 and 2, Solange and Rihanna, y'all got played. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It's all right though. Y'all still number 1 in my book. But yeah, shout outs to the music this year. 2016 was a pretty good year musically. I have to say that. If nothing else with this year, at least we got some fucking good music.